Hello, I often prefer melted cheese because the taste is a lot milder, but it's possible that when you combine the melted cheese with pizzas or toasted sandwiches that you can overeat all the other carbohydrates as well. So sometimes you have to be more purist, I suppose, and eat the cold cheese because the taste is kind of a lot sharper and it forces you to be kind of more meditative as you eat the cheese, and it stops you kind of overeating everything else that's in combination with the cheese. So I suppose healthy eating is always a balancing act. If you, for example, if you cut out chocolate, then you might be more addicted to the sweet taste of the salt and chips and so forth. So it's always kind of it's always kind of personal to how serious you are at your diet, because you have to be very fine tuned, I suppose. So this is just kind of a cheddar cheese, and it kind of has kind of jalapenos in it as well. See big chunks out of it. So of course you can be addicted to cold cheese as well, because there are so many fine flavors, and think of the French cheese and so forth. But I don't think that's a major problem in the short term future for me anyway, because the taste is still very sharp for me. So of course there's actually sweet chili in the cheese as well. So distracts me from just the plain taste of the intense taste of the cheese. So I suppose the way I think of obesity is that it's kind of relative. So I might be kind of obese relative to a very thin person, but relative to a slightly overweight person, I wouldn't consider myself obese. I just consider myself a bit overweight as well. So it depends on just how ambitious you are, I suppose, in your healthy eating. I suppose when you think of fat phobia and so forth, I suppose it relates to the mind-body problem because overweight people aren't in kind of a social collective, as it were. They're all kind of individual, and so their physicalities are all relatable to their personality as well. So I suppose the problem of obesity just relates to your own personal seriousness in general. It's not just about dieting and so forth. So that's kind of why it can be kind of a social epidemic or a social problem, as or just because it can be very surreptitious and has multiple causes. So that's not that much to be left out. I'm afraid that's the most I can eat. So I suppose cheese isn't kind of an acquired taste. That sometimes I eat kind of exotic cheese. It could make me feel a bit sick if I eat too much of it. So the melted cheese means I have much longer to adapt to the cheese. I don't want to be obsessed about the cheese as well. So it just depends on all your other goals during the day as well. But so it's taken me. I'm already 28, and I still struggle with defined cheeses. So thanks anyway.